All right, boys, we're back, and behind me is the famous, or perhaps infamous, Openclaw. And Openclaw is a self-hosted AI agent software that's open source, and it's been getting a lot of hype. And, I decided to investigate the hype train. And there are things to be hyped about, and there are things to not quite be hyped about. But one thing I am hyped about with Openclaw is that it is a useful home lab assistant. Let me show you. Behind me, we have Openclaw, but I also have a virtual Proxmox host spun up here. And on my Openclaw, I have developed a Proxmox skill. Let me just let it load that. And there we go. It has downloaded the Proxmox skill. Now we're going to ask it to remote into this Proxmox host that is at this Proxmox host is at 192.168.134. So we're going to do an SSH root at 192.168.1.34 and create a LXC Debian LXC called Docker test and install Docker and install Portainer, then install Grafana stack on Portainer. And there we go. We just gave it a series of pretty complicated commands there. We told it to SSH into our Proxmox host, told it to create a Debian LXC called Docker test, install Docker, install Portainer, which is a Docker management engine, and then install the Grafana stack on Portainer. So from my experience, this is going to take about 30-40 minutes. So we'll be back when it's done. And I'll let you know if we run into any issues. Back over in our Proxmox environment, if we were to look, you can see it's already spun up the Docker test container and Docker test login. It looks like it's getting stuff set up. That's pretty cool, boys. That's some pretty cool stuff. Stay tuned for part 2, or we'll go ahead and verify the results. As always, thank you for watching. Stay blessed, boys.